Okay, so it's day 8 of HMV's Next Big Thing 2012. I'm here with Josh Osho. Hi.
Hello.
So, I mean, how do you feel about being involved today in the festival with everyone we've kind of tipped to go big this year? We've tipped you to blow up.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel?
It's pretty cool. I think it's nice to be sharing the stage with Daly and Emeli. And it's cool to get, I guess, the little pat on the back. But yeah, I hope the rest of the night goes well, really.
I'm sure it will, I'm sure it will. So, I mean, coming from quite a background and then ending up where you are now, I mean, you started songwriting really young, didn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, what age did you get to when you were like, I could actually make a career out of this, I really want to do this?
Still doesn't feel like a career. It's not really a proper job, but I don't know, I don't think I really ever had a moment. I just, I don't know, I've always dabbled in loads of different bits and bobs, different stuff creatively, and this was just the one that stuck. Like, I've done so much stuff and literally this was just the one, I don't know, just stuck with it. You can call it fate, I guess, or it was meant to be, I don't know, but yeah, there wasn't one defining moment where I was like, oh, I want to do music. I've just always done music, always done something creative, always loved it. And I think whether I did it for a career or not, it would always be in my life. It just so happens that I'm fortunate that other people believe in what I'm doing, so. Yeah.
No, definitely. I think when people see the sort of people that you're working with and people that you sort of communicate with on Twitter, I've been stalking you, I'm going to admit it, I don't think they expect the music you do to actually come out of your mouth. It's quite breathtaking, it's pretty strange. So, talk me through Redemption, talk me through the single and, you know, when that came out last summer.
Yeah, well, the song's about just, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, but for me, when I wrote it, I was going through a lot of kind of sticky situations, and having kind of got past it and looking back in retrospect, it felt like a large part of why I got through a lot of the situations I did were that there were things kind of imparted in me before, like remnants of things that were in me that different situations kind of awakened, and then it just, again, I was just fortunate that, again, other bits and bobs coincided with that and helped me transcend the situations I was in. And that song is more or less about that, just having character fortes or strengths or whatever that maybe you're not even aware of, that sometimes an experience where a person brings out in you, and that you kind of then grab onto and use to, you know, redeem yourself, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you're going to be working with a lot of people this year. You're going to be massively busy this year. But tell me about Ghostface Killer. That's a big deal. Were you like, oh my god?
Yeah. To be honest, it's funny. I was having this conversation yesterday. Like, I listen to quite a lot of music, but the main bits outside of the obvious, like folk and blues and stuff, 1920s and 30s blues, I listen to everything. I listen to is like old school hip hop. So, as a fan, that was, in that perspective, it was one thing. But just as another human being as well, when I met him, he kind of exceeded every expectation you'd have. Not that I thought he'd be a bad person or anything like that, but
you just never know.
Yeah, like you said, you just never know. Yeah, it was just everything and more than what I expected. Like I said, as an artist, I think it's there for everyone to see, but not everyone has, I guess, the fortune of sitting and talking with the man behind the artist. And yeah.
I have a little bit that he said about you.
Yeah.
He said, I don't usually work with a lot of people, but Josh is in another lane.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah, you know, when I was there, it was the first time I'd gone to America, and it's obviously my first video, so I was a bit taken aback already, so I didn't have time to proper digest that I was sitting chilling with him. It was only like when I started watching the videos back and stuff. I was just lapping it up, I was just enjoying it, like I was just in my zone. And then I thought that would be it after we'd done the video. And as much as I really appreciated the stuff he said, I thought, part of me thought, oh, you're just saying that because we're working together on this track. But ever since, he's like constantly being in touch with me, emailing me all the time, tweeting me all the time. We've been talking back and forth about loads of different things, and he's been really, really supportive. so it gave that a whole new meaning as well. Like, it wasn't just a compliment, it was a genuine, I want to help your project, I want to help you. So yeah, just there's not really words that I can explain it, to be honest. So, yeah.
You seem so overwhelmed.
Yeah, it's to be honest, it's only situations like this that make me actually reflect on it. Like, I've got so much going on in my head. Like, I tweeted yesterday, actually, I think I'm just going potty. Like, it's just non-stop, it's constantly buzzing. So I never really have time to sit and digest things that I experience, apart from when I'm in the moment.
Yeah.
So it's like I said, things like this, like interviews and stuff, that kind of force me to reflect and be like, wow, you've kind of come a little way. So
definitely.
yeah.
I mean, so that's not the only big dog you've actually worked with. You're working with Wu-Tang.
Yeah, RZA as well, and yeah, also on the next singles, a guy called Childish Gambino, another US guy. He's an actor and comedian. Similar situation actually. Great artist, but as a human being, he's just really, really cool. Like, the one thing that I guess on my journey in the industry so far, I've noticed is obviously everyone's got their own agenda, not in a bad way, but everyone's so focused on what they want to do. So sometimes you don't get to unravel the human behind the person you're interacting with. So with you, it might just be I'm only gonna get you as an interview until maybe after we talk, or it might be like I said, I'm working with an artist, but we spent quite a bit of time together just chilling and stuff, and he was just a really, really nice person. I'm a big people's person. I like to get to know people.
See, I noticed this while stalking you. You've been helping out fans get guest lists tonight.
Yeah.
That's so adorable. There have been a couple of people that couldn't get tickets tonight, and you've just been helping them out.
Again, I had this conversation with someone else the other day, a fan actually, at a gig, and she was like, I was sitting there and I was talking to her after, and she's like, I can't believe you're talking to me. And I was like, why? And she's like, because you're Josh. I was like, so? Like, I don't really see it as a big thing. Like, I'd kind of hope someone would do that for me if I was in that situation. So I just had 2 spare spaces. And
and you go.
Yeah, it's just that simple. Yeah.
So you're going on the Mobo UK tour.
Yeah.
You excited? Looking forward to it? Nervous?
Yeah, I'm not really nervous. I don't really get that nervous, to be honest. Sometimes I do, but so, let me just put that on silent so it doesn't go off again. Sorry. I get more nervous in these situations talking. When I'm singing and like doing anything creative, whether it's writing or playing guitar or whatever, I'm in my place, so I don't really see what's going on around me. But when I'm talking, it's just like, oh, everyone's okay. But no, I'm really excited, and I'm friends with quite a few people that are going, like Clem and Cleo, Smiley as well. We play football together on Tuesdays, so it'll just be a laugh.
And we've got Clem and Cleo doing next big thing as well.
Oh, is it?
So it's a very big family affair that's going on.
Yeah.
So apart from Mobo Tour, what else have you got planned for this year?
I'm supporting Emeli's tour as well.
Excellent.
In Norwich, Aberdeen, Liverpool and Leeds.
Cool.
And then we've got my next single coming out, Giants, with Childish Gambino. And then I'm releasing an EP, a free EP on the 22nd, which I'm really excited about. And then more gigs, more music.
It's all happening. Yeah. Just tell me 3 things that you want to do with this year. Just even
this year?
Like personal achievements.
Okay. Okay. I'll start off with music. What would I like to do this year? I guess what you can wish for as an artist is to connect with people. Like, I just generally want more, to make more friends, if you get, I mean, like, it's such a good feeling meeting new people, and being on stage is just another way of doing that, but in just a more cooler way. Yeah. But yeah, just engaging with more people, making more friends, and then second, my album goes on sale in summer, and this probably sounds quite, what's the word, ambitious, but when I was writing it, I remember talking to the producer, one of the producers I was working with, and I was like, oh, I want to sell 10 million, and there was like a formula I did, and Michael Jackson sold just over 800 million, and I divided 800 million by 800 because I thought, realistically, I'm about 800th of his talent. So if I divide it by 800, that's 10 million. So it's not as unrealistic a number. So I'd like to sell 10 million of my album. I'd be happy with that. 10 times platinum. And it's funny because when I said it, they were like, "Oh, that's a bit unrealistic in this market." And then Adele sold her album. She went 14 times platinum or something like that, crazy. And then her last album went 7 times. So I don't think it is. And then the third one is just to learn more, grow more. That's it.
Thank you so much for sitting down with us.
That's all right.